Hello and welcome to Taxstar. Taxstar is a tax technology startup based in Dubai. Today I'll be showcasing our corporation tax product. Once you log in, you come into your dashboard. Within your dashboard, once you set up a company, you can start your tax calculator. Each company has its own separate dashboard, and I'm going to jump into a tax calculator right now. So this tax calculator has a number of steps that you need to complete. Before you can do the calculation, you need to pull in your trial balance from your ERP system. So we currently integrate with Zoho, Xero, QuickBooks, and Wafik. We also have an AI mapping feature, which I will demonstrate. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to map your ERP TB with the Taxstar TB. And this allows us to then to be able to work on the calculation automation. You click on AI mapping and you can see that 88% of the TB has been mapped. And then to map your relevant accounts which have not been mapped, it's just a matter of clicking a few buttons and you're done. Once you marked as complete, the system prepares a profit and loss account, which also has a reconciliation against the TB that you've uploaded. I'll go through some of the schedules here so you can get a flavor of what we're doing. So for example, in interest, there are certain calculations that you need to take into consideration, such as an EBITDA percentage that is deductible for net interest. We've factored that into our calculation. In entertainment, there's a 50% deduction on client entertainment that we've added as well. And then when you go to related party and connected persons, this has to be documented as per the FTA UAE laws. So you need to document all of the related party transactions and connected persons transactions. And if there are any transactions which are not at market rate, you need to do an adjustment against your corporation tax, which is here. You can also add attachments and notes, which then allows you to keep track of all of your working papers. Once you've done that, you go to your tax computation. Your starting point is your net profit or loss. And then you go through all of your schedules, which you have completed. In this situation, you would either deduct or add back any profits to work out your corporation tax, depending on your company and the types of transactions that you have. Once you get to the bottom, it then calculates your corporation tax due. This can then be downloaded in PDF and also in Excel. It then pre-populates a tax return form, which is exactly the same as the FTA form. And here you've got your elections, and here you've got your schedule of accounting. This is what you'd key into your FTA portal when you're doing your corporation tax return. We also have tax journals. This allows you to push some of your journals back into your ERP system for your tax. We keep track of your tax balances. You can do record keeping. As per the FTA rules, you need to keep your records for 7 years, and we have one place where you can do that. So you have one place where you're able to get all your information for that particular tax year. We have two-stage approvals. So whenever you're doing a tax return, you should have two people reviewing it before you send it to the FTA. Here we have the manager and the client. It could be the manager and the partner or the director. And then we have a financial statements feature where you can produce a set of financial statements based on the tax return that you've done. Thank you very much.